Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing a review on a new foundation and concealer that's just come out at the drugstore. They are the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Flawless Finish Foundation and the Skin Perfecting Concealer. And I'm going to go through the foundation first and tell you all what I think about it. Now the first thing I'm going to say is the finish of this foundation is absolutely flawless. I just absolutely love it. I think it looks better after a couple of hours, and that's one of my favourite things of foundation. If it looks better in a few hours and then after I put it on, that's amazing. But yeah, so it definitely kind of sinks into the skin and just kind of moulds your skin after a couple of hours. I find that's why I prefer it like a couple of hours later. It just kind of looks like, I don't know, I feel like it looks like I've got nothing on. It doesn't kind of look cakey or anything like that at all. I also find this foundation is pretty long lasting. It's not like incredibly like 16-hour long lasting or whatever, but it does last like a full day kind of at school or whatever, and I like that. I think it looks nice afterwards. My forehead's quite dry and it goes quite patchy, but every foundation I use goes quite patchy on my forehead, so yeah, I don't really expect it to stay like non-patchy because everything seems to do that. It says on the bottle that it's an energising vitamin formula. It evens skin tone instantly, which I would completely agree with. It also says better looking skin in 3 weeks, so I'm not too sure whether this is supposed to, I think it's because it's got a vitamin enriched formula that it's supposed to kind of better your skin. So, that's great, I'm guessing, because it's called Better Skin. Mine's in the colour Ivory. Now, I do find this colour to be a tiny bit dark for me. I think that the boots that I went to was quite small to get this foundation, so I don't think that the shade range was very good. They didn't have too many dark shades at all because I looked online. The colour range for the dark is not good at all. Even for medium skin tones, it's not great. And the really, really pale shades aren't great. It's just like all justified foundations. They need to get their act together for everyone else. But yeah, this is a tiny bit dark for me right now. But I still wear it. It's got an SPF of 20 as well, so that's good. But obviously flash photography and stuff, think about that one. This foundation has got a medium coverage. I would definitely say the coverage of this is definitely not full coverage. It doesn't cover over kind of all of my scarring and all of my blemishes that I have on my face. But it does kind of cover to a nice level. You can kind of see, if you've got a big blemish, you can see it through it. But you can just conceal that. That's what concealer's for, is concealing those big blemishes. Foundation's not supposed to cover everything on your skin. It's just supposed to give you that even base. And I find this really does that, so I really like that. I don't like foundations that kind of cover everything on your face. So yeah, really, really like the finish of this. I just can't really rave enough about it. It's $8.99 from Boots or Superdrug, and obviously abroad I'm not too sure, America not too sure, sorry. It's out currently now, and if you can't find it in your local Boots, I know it's definitely on the Boots website because I looked earlier. I just really, really like this foundation. I think it's a really good all-rounder foundation. I think it really sinks into my skin really, really nicely. It looks absolutely seamless and completely flawless. The only thing I would say is I need a lighter colour. So that's about it, really. So yeah, definitely would recommend this foundation. For oily skin types, I would definitely say that you would need to powder with this foundation. I kind of think that the kind of formula of it even becomes luminous on my skin type after a couple of hours, and I'm not particularly an oily kind of skin person. My skin's pretty normal, so yeah, I would say you need to powder. For dry skin types, I did say it goes patchy on my forehead, but as I said, everything does, so otherwise I'm not too sure what it'd be like for dry skin types, but it is quite luminous, so it might be quite nice in that way. But yeah, love this. Then moving on to the concealer, this is what the concealer looks like. Mine's in the colour 02 Light. It's a Skin Perfecting Concealer, and that's basically all it says on it. On the back it says instantly flawless, natural looking coverage. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It's quite small if I compare it to the foundation for you. It is quite small. I don't know whether I like this packaging, is the first thing I'm going to say. I prefer a concealer to have a doe foot applicator, something that I can dab onto the spots. This has kind of a little thing you squeeze out, almost like a lip balm or a lip gloss. You have to squeeze it out and take a bit and then put it on your skin and then blend it out. I don't know if I like that so much. I just find it a bit messy. I'd prefer if it was a doe foot applicator, and that's kind of putting me off from using it recently. I really like this for underneath my eyes. I really like the fact that it's really lightweight on the skin. I feel like it just, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like cooling. I don't know if that's just me, but it's really cooling and it's brightening. I've got it under my eyes today. I don't know, I just feel like it brightens my eyes really, really well. I don't know, I just really like it. I've got the colour Light, as I said, which isn't particularly kind of really light, I don't think. It's definitely lighter than the foundation, but I don't think this is particularly light. Obviously they've got one below this as well. But yeah, I feel like it really brightens my under eyes, which was really nice, especially because it's not a really light colour, so that's quite good. I definitely say this is not a full coverage concealer though. I don't know, I just kind of feel like when I put it on spots I need quite a bit to make it kind of full coverage. I really like it underneath the eyes, as I said, but I don't think this is fantastic for spots. Underneath the eyes, like, it hasn't creased on my under eye area at all. It looks so natural and it's lovely. But for spots, I do find that you need quite a bit to kind of build it up, and I think you'd be better off with either the 17, 18 hour stay thingy concealer. Oh, I've actually got it here. Stay time concealer, or the Collection 2001 for spots, rather than this is a little bit, I don't know, just not really great for spots. But one of the main things with this is it is really lightweight, and I really like the feel of it. I think if you're going to go for something, if you've got quite good skin and you want something to just perfect your whole face, just bits and bobs like all over, obviously not putting it all over your face, but kind of perfect bits and bobs, this will be really good. And I think it's really good for redness as well, but just not for those big spots. I don't know. But yeah, underneath your eyes, this is absolutely fantastic. This is $5.99, and obviously again you can get it from Boots or Superdrug. They are really nice to use together. I find the formulas are quite similar. They're both quite kind of easy to blend, like very lightweight on the skin. Just really nice. So as you can really tell, I really like these two products from Maybelline. I think they're a great new release. I think the foundation is absolutely brilliant. I think with me, I'm very fussy with foundation. My favourite is Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I also like NARS Sheer Glow. But I like a few drugstore ones. Haven't really liked any Maybelline ones until this one came along. So yeah, I really like this one. I'm really happy I found it. And just the finish is beautiful. So get your hands on it straight away. And the concealer is also really nice. Again, for underneath your eyes. Yeah, really like both of these, and I really recommend for you to go and buy them. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I really hope you appreciated this video. I really wanted to just let you know about the new release, because not many people had spoke about it, so I thought it was a great time to just let you know all about the new release and whatever. So thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe. The button's just down below, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye!